Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your host, Tyrone, with the Freedom with Energy podcast. And I have a very special guest here with me today. Someone who I love to death, been in my life for a very, very long time. This is my niece, Hagen, and she is a new upcoming, in my opinion, and others I can see out there on the web as well, new upcoming artist. So, Tegan, what's going on, baby girl?
Hi, Tyrone.
How
I'm
you
so
doing?
nervous.
Why are you nervous? There's no
I'm
reason.
doing good. No,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, this is my first time. I've been talking about doing a podcast, being on a podcast for I've had it on my vision board for almost 2 years now. So it's coming to fruition.
That's right.
Thanks.
That's right. Hey, time is now. There's like I said, there's a reason for doing this because I do podcasts. I've been doing podcasting for a very long time, and it's nothing better than having somebody in your life, especially well trusting family member
Yeah.
that will allow you and teach you this because
Yeah.
knowledge is power. Most family members won't even try to teach you these type of things. So it's just that that's my whole thing. You've been knowing me, like I said, been knowing me for years, for a very long time. I'm all about helping people.
Yeah.
I've been helping the family for a very long time, and very helping people. I have a big heart, and
Yes.
knowing and seeing the things that you've been doing over time, especially on TikTok, your art, people saying, "Oh my God, I love this. Oh, this is great. Thank you for information. This and that." The way that you're able to how you was able to grow organically on TikTok. The
Yeah. That's crazy.
just you're funny, you're hilarious. Like I was talking to her the other day, her doing her little treadmill thing on there, and stuff that stuff is smooth, and people love it. People eat that stuff up. So let's let's
Like you
fast
said,
forward.
knowledge is power. I had to study that. And
Yeah.
that a lot of people think that, blowing up on TikTok happens by chance and by luck. And maybe it might happen to a few people, but
Like win the
I
lottery.
yeah, you have to really study the algorithm. You have to really take into account of what people are liking and blowing, like what videos are blowing up on there and why. And I just kind of use that to my advantage. So
Right. It's
pretty
like
cool.
studying. So
Yeah.
what what drove you into being this artistic genius that you are?
You're gonna make me blush.
There you go.
Always wanted to be called that.
You wait. In my eyes, you are. You've been the highlight of the family. So go ahead and tell your thing.
Well, I mean, it all started when I realized that I wasn't happy in college. That was like the biggest pivoting point. It really was in my life. And looking back on it, I realized how much Nana had an influence on me as a kid, being an artist. Like,
Hmm.
Nana, she has, I mean, she
Big heart.
literally everything, like, is any item that you can think of, she probably has it in her house or
Yes,
did have
that's
it in her
true. Nana can make
The woman
anything.
is a hoarder. Like,
Yeah, yeah. With art supplies, yes, she is.
yes.
Now, didn't Nana? Didn't she used to do your what do they call mums and stuff for like football and cheerleading? Tell people about Nana's little
She,
artistic style. How she was able to do that for y'all.
Nana did everything. Nana was an all-around artist. Like, she would bake, she used to make wedding cakes. This woman almost went to art school before her and Papa got married. I mean, she was just really crafty. Like, anything that you could see around her house, she would make her own flower arrangements, she would paint her own vases, she would make her own blankets. Like, this woman was just, if she saw it in her head, she made it happen for herself. So that is, now I look back at it, and that's really what drove me to be how I am.
Yes.
And one thing that I'm thankful for with Nana and Papa both is they also gave me the creative freedom to express myself how I wanted to as a kid. And I feel like a lot of people don't have that opportunity. And
Witness that.
I acknowledge that, I had that advantage as a kid, because I mean, Nana had always had a separate room for her art stuff, and it filled up literally the entire room.
Yeah,
And
I had to
she
move
didn't
some of that stuff.
care.
Yes, yes.
She didn't care if I got into it. Like, she would literally just let me pull out anything and everything whenever I wanted. And that drove me to fall in love with art. And then I noticed, when I was in college, I was going for my PhD. And I just realized how unhappy I was and how I just let art go. And I finally made the ultimatum decision to myself that I'm just going to drop out of college, which was really scary because I did not have a backup plan. Like as a kid, it was, I'm going to be a doctor. That's it. No other backup plan. And when I did, I got really depressed and I just started creating art because that's the only thing that made me happy. And I realized, hey, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
See, that's basically what it takes. Like we was talking about earlier. Society has us thinking, supposedly has a pre-made plan for us already. We're born, go to school, do this, graduate from high school, already go in school, go to college, get a job, and put us in debt. Some of the most creative people out there, this is the same way that you describe of how it happened. You go into it and it just totally just like something inside you. And, I'll go ahead and say, something like, like the Holy Spirit, just like,
you can feel it.
Yeah. Some type of, like we were talking about the other day, some type of energy get you inside and saying, and your vision and the thing that deep inside of you is like comes out. It's
I have
like
goosebumps thinking about
it's
it.
Like, wait a minute. I said, I'm doing all this work. I look at it as ways like some people say, like, they go to school and they're not really focusing. It's the point in not focusing is because that gift is just like, I'm here. Now. Don't get it wrong. Twisted. What she's saying is she's not saying there's anything wrong about being a doctor because we need doctors out there. A doctor saved my life twice, so we know they need it. But not everybody's meant that. Just because
it's not everybody's
mindset.
path.
Yeah, it's like you get the mindset of the way they made you think. Then all of a sudden, like I said before, it's something else different that came out. So explain to the people. What type of style like what is your artistic style? What do you like doing?
It's so funny you asked that. I was thinking about this last week and I came to the conclusion that I feel like I don't have a style. I feel like people could categorize my art in a specific way. But to be honest with you, I never really studied art. I don't have the terminology to say this is what it is, but I create art based off of how I'm feeling. So I guess you could say it's like abstract expression.
That's exactly then that's what it is. That's the point.
I just like to let it be what it is.
Yes, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So my style is artistic expression. How I express myself. That's it. That's your style. Because the thing of it is, because one thing like I said, I'm not a big, I do love art myself. I used to draw comic books and used to sit down with my grandfather and draw like lakes and forests and trees and all the kind of stuff like that. And I love that type of thing. But it's basically like you said, artistic style. That's basically is just expression. And I'm about expression art. That's my style. Expression art. What type? So nobody can say, this is the best part about it. Normally, people that used to look at arts, to me, in my opinion, back in the day, is that when you looked at certain type of arts, you can say, okay, I know who that is. I know who that is. I know how that's this. Now, your art is, like I said, it's emotional. So it can look this way one day, then look this one day. And the only way that you're going to know what type of art this is when I sign my name on it. That's it.
Right. And that's the thing, like, like you said, a lot of artists have a distinct style. Like, I don't know, like Picasso, for example, it's like abstract realism, or I don't even know if that's correct. So, but it's just, I don't really want to have a certain style because I'm constantly changing as a person, as an artist. Like, I'm growing all the time. So I don't want to put myself in a box and say, hey, this is only what I do. so I don't categorize it, so I can be open to everything,
Right.
you know? But
And
yeah.
to me that's the best art. That's the best art it is. So give us a little story about I won't say part in your life that I remember. I'm remembering that you went on the runway. Well, yes, I was always. I never really
Yes.
never asked you about the story behind that.
Oh
Give
my
the viewers,
gosh.
take as long as you want, because I said this show is about you. It's not about me. First of all, people, ladies and gentlemen, this is her showcase, very first video podcast out here. So she's been afraid, like I said, for 2 years of doing it, but her uncle has
He's pushing
brought
me in the
yeah,
deep end right
yes,
now. And
yes.
I appreciate it, but
Somebody
it's
has
so
to.
scary.
And I call it the pull effect. She's standing right next to the pool. She's afraid. Doop.
Yeah,
Go,
exactly.
girl. Kick those
That's
legs. You're going to make it. Swing those arms. So yes,
and
yeah.
that's
So tell us
it.
the story about your runway experience.
Okay. So it's crazy how I got into modeling. Like I said, I'm constantly changing. I feel like I'm Nana in a way. She has like, I feel like my brain is like her art room. So, you go into her art room and there's scrapbooking here, there's paints over here. There's just so much going on because you constantly want to try new things. And that's how my brain operates. So I was painting and I was selling my paintings at like little local art shows, little art walks.
Galleries, whatever. Yeah, not galleries,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I wouldn't even
wall
pay. I
gallery.
would just set up a table on the side and say, hey, put up a sign, hey, these are this much, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one day I was at an art show and I decided to put up my stuff early.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I want to walk around and see other artists work. And I did. Well, this girl, she had like her own little like clothing thing that she had going on. And she was like, hey, have you ever considered modeling? I was like, yeah, I've considered modeling. She said, I would love you to model some of my clothes for my brand. And at that point, I had just dropped out of college. So I was like,
why not?
Can I cuss on here?
Hey, do what
okay.
you want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. This is a podcast.
Mouth, so.
No. This is a podcast. If it gets too bad, don't worry. I'm gonna edit it and we'll get that.
Okay, good. Well, I was
ahead.
just like, fuck it, whatever. Let's do it. So, long story short, it gave me experience because she didn't really book anything for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally had to learn how to model off of YouTube. I learned how to network with local photographers from another girl that was in the same group. So she was kind of like my mini mentor at the time. And it just took off from there. And I was like, look, modeling is something that I really enjoy doing and I want to continue doing it. Well, her clothing brand thing, it didn't end up working out. We went our separate ways. And I got into self-portrait photography. And I came across this opportunity, I think it was on Instagram. And it said, whatever runway show in LA. I was like, you know what? I don't know. I have a feeling that I need to do this. So I did it. I signed up for it. I got accepted. And how it worked was you had to buy 10 tickets for the show. So they had to make it's a business. They had to make their money. And I had no idea how I was going to come up with this money. I just said, I want to do this and I'm going to figure it out. I don't care if I have to sell 200 paintings. It's going to happen. And I have an amazing support system. I have the best people around me and a lot of people bought tickets. So I got all 10 tickets sold. I did not have to come out of pocket thanks to the people that I love. And Lewis's sister lives out in LA. We took a trip and that's kind of how the backstory happened to
Right. Yeah. See.
It was really
that adventure.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was
adventure.
It was a whole
if
journey.
you would have stuck to your normal going here, doing this, going to school, you never would have walked into this learning. It's all a learning experience.
So crazy. It happened in 2020 in March, the beginning of March. So the pandemic, literally, like the week that we got in Los Angeles is the week that it shut down for COVID.
Oh,
it was so crazy. So, and my boss at the time, I was working at an eyeglass store. There's you know how companies have blackout periods where you can't take off. My show was in that blackout period, and old me playing it safe, Tegan, would have been like, oh, I can't do that. I'm just not going to go. And I walked up right to him. I've never done this. You know, I have social anxiety and I'm horrible with confrontation. I walked straight up to him and I didn't give him an option. I said, look, I'm going to be gone and you're going to have to deal with it. And he goes, you know, we can't let you do that. I said, look, this is my dream and I'm not turning this opportunity down. So you're going to be a man down that week. I'm giving you a heads up. And he was like, you know what? Okay. And he let me do it.
Good. Well,
I mean, he didn't let me do it. I told him I was going to do it.
well, sometimes you got to be forceful and go to live out your dreams, because the whole point of doing something like this is so that what that situation that you had to go through with this manager, I guess, whatever, you never had to go through it again, because that's basically what I am now. I'll give a story about that later on, but that is ladies and gentlemen, what you basically just heard. I'm pretty sure that story fits in with a lot of the people, young people out there that in the lifestyle, when that sometimes if you really feel, let me rephrase this. All you lazy ones, just don't want to do anything, who don't have a dream, you drop out just because then this ain't about you. This is about people who have that passion, who does have that foot in the door to go that normal way, but that energy that hits you, you gotta follow your dreams, because your dreams are what takes you to where you need to be. Like I was talking with her earlier, you gotta think about. I know a lot of people hate this man right now, but Jeff Bezos. Amazon. He went. I remember seeing this picture. He had a picture, spray painted Amazon on this thing. He had a dream to do something. He did it.
Wow! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is a picture of him. Of his basically taking up like these first orders for Amazon. He had a billboard, but a little banner, a white banner, and spray painted Amazon on it. And now look where it takes you.
That's not a vision board.
Yeah. Story about Oprah Winfrey. They told her that she couldn't act, I guess, a little bit after The Color Purple and stuff like that. Now look at her. She's an empire. She owns networks. She owns magazines and stuff like this. It's just that these type of things you got to worry about. Elon Musk, he come from South Africa, not being much. Boom. I know he's in the news now, but I'm not talking. Nobody cares about that. But I'm saying I'm just talking about people with money. That's all I'm going to talk. That basically that's what it's talking about. You have to go to live your dreams, because you never know what could pan out.
And that's the thing, is what really sucks and I was in this category at one point in time. I had no idea that art was I knew I loved art and I was surrounded by art my entire life, but I had no idea it was going to be my passion. Right. And I feel like a lot of people don't have the time to figure out what it is that they are passionate about, right, because they're so consumed in literally just surviving. Yeah. They're consumed in the 9 to 5.
Yes.
And they're consumed in making, when I say this, I mean working for a business. They're so consumed in making money for somebody else that unfortunately the majority of people don't have the time to figure out what it is that they're passionate about. And, I was in the position where I was privileged enough to be able to do that, but some people don't have that,
Yeah, let me ask you something real quick.
Kids and families, and, I don't have any kids right now, but I had the capability of saying, I'm not doing this anymore, but not everybody does.
Now, let me ask you this real quick. Do you think, like I said, here comes the part about it, about the 9 to 5. Do you think it's designed that way on purpose?
Absolutely.
To like suppress people's talents and gifts and amazing things that to go and help things are like
110%.
basically, yeah, you just explained it. They don't want you to have time.
Exactly. If just think about it, if everybody had the capability of saying, I'm not going to work for you, I'm going to work for myself, there essentially would be like, there wouldn't be hundreds of thousands of people working for Amazon right now, because there would be people that are like, you know, screw this and this awful pay in these really shitty circumstances of how I'm working. My mental health is shot. I'm not going to put up with this. I'm going to go make my dreams happen and make myself money. Exactly. If you're making yourself money, you're not making these companies money.
Right. And
so of course it's designed to suppress people's mind, because if you think about it, if you're stressed out all the time, if you're worried about work and how awful it is, you're not your brain is not in the capacity to think about what it is that you want to do or what you enjoy, because you're so consumed. Your mindset is somewhere else.
They don't want you to think about yourself. They only want you to think about them. They want to control you.
You're literally slaving for somebody else's money.
Yeah. Now, well, a lot of other people don't seem to understand something else that she's going to be working on. So you guys be looking out for this. We'll touch about it a little bit. We're not going to really explain too much about it right now. But people don't see the other side of Amazon, of Walmart, of all these other companies. You don't have, like I think we talked about this yesterday. We do not have to work for them. We can use them by selling their products to the people who we try to wake up, but choose not to wake up. If that's the case, fine. I'm going to do what I got to do to survive myself. So here, and this thing's called affiliate marketing, where you're able to use Amazon to sell high ticket items by simply just off what you think, like the season now. What's going to be some of the great things to buy on Amazon that you can put on there? You can make a list for towels, sunscreen, literally beach blanket, thousands of things. Yeah. So those type of things. Also, with the things that she does with her art, she's looking like she's saying she's trying to be an independent artist. Now she's like, I need another source of income. What can she do? These are the type of paints that I use. These are the types of blankets that I not blankets, but what's the things called that? Drops, I guess we call it.
You
take your stuff from. Hi, Laser's Tail. What's up, Laser's Tail? That's one of our dogs. Love that dog. He's a different part of the family for a long time.
Oh, he got his ball. He's laying down now.
Good boy. But yes, I said those all types of things. So this is something that I'm teaching her how to do as well. So if you're already got the mindset, I want to do this, I want to get out the 9-to-5 rat race, I want to do this, affiliate marketing and network marketing is one of the best, easiest way to do it. The people already going to buy on Amazon. Hell, I just ordered some fishing weights from Amazon myself because I can't find them in the store. You know, so I'm going to go and going to be teaching her about the things we're going to do. We're going to get her all set up with her own page and websites and everything. So this is what we do here with Freedom Energy Consulting. We help you. Well, I say I will begin employee soon. I will be helping you figure out these things. And yes, may not be no heavyweight with a lot of clients I do myself though. But if I know I'm helping 10 to 20 people, I can do that. And she's going to get a start. I'm about to get her on the start as well. So when we go on that point, when it comes to basically going to affiliate marketing, we want to get her information like I'm doing right now with this podcast. So what has stopped you these past couple of years of not starting up a podcast?
We're getting vulnerable here. All right. Honestly, myself. I think myself has been the biggest obstacle. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, everybody's like, oh, you need to be your biggest fan. But a lot of people need to realize that you are also going to be your worst enemy. And 100%. So big. And once I actually grasped that idea, I was able to kind of push myself to do other things. But yeah, fear of judgment, fear that I was going to fail, not knowing how to start. And it kind of piggybacks off of the conversation we were having yesterday, kind of like the first generation breaking the mold mindset.
Yeah, generational curse.
Right. So that's really what stopped me. I mean, I have everything that I need to do it. But when you start overthinking things and you start overanalyzing and get in the loophole of what if this, what if that, what if it goes bad, then you kind of
the trolls. You worry about the trolls. They're your biggest supporter.
Trolling myself essentially.
You learn your mind troll yourself.
What if I do bad? Not even coming to the conclusion like, what if it does work out? What if it goes great? I mean, that was never really in my mind because I was so consumed in the negative loop in my brain that I was like, oh no, I'm just going to stay as far away from this as possible because I'm safe.
Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to blow her mind right now about podcasting. Well, I'm about to blow your minds too, who doesn't know this already. Now, let me tell you how easy podcasting is. Podcasting is as easy as, wait a minute, do I have it? Yeah, I got it right here. Picking up your phone, turn it like this, and talking.
Yes.
This right here is a podcast. What you normally see like on TV, radio. No, this ain't radio. Podcasting is about expression. This is your world. When you podcast, like we're doing right now, this is your world simply by hitting a button. And also make sure that you guys check out freedomwithenergy.com. I'm going to be having a podcast on how to start a podcast. All the information you're going to need, the tools, the software, the sites to where it goes to. And if I can also as well, I also have some video information from some other people that I have researched to help find and set these things up, or key phrases to put into YouTube to find this information, because it's that simple. It's that simple as all. So her being on this block was 2 years. Reason to me personally, things happen for a reason. Reason why she was on the block for 2 years is because she needed her uncle to get to where he is now to be able to do this. And yes,
everything works out in divine timing. For sure.
I know it's going to be. I'm going to go ahead. I want to say this too. I'm going to go ahead and put it in out here already, because I know there's going to be some people in the comments probably later on talking about this. Yes, I'm black. Her aunt is white. Okay. Yes, we're biracial. So this is how she's my aunt. I know some people going to put some stupid questions in there saying, how is she your niece? You're black. She's white. Don't
if
be
people
stupid.
Are commenting that in 2022, they need to be off the internet.
They do. They can't. If they're off the internet, they'll die, because the internet is their life, soul, and blood. Anyway, so that's no here nor there. So how does it feel to be on your very first podcast though?
Let me say this before I answer that.
Okay.
So with me not being paid to be here, and we're not exchanging any type of currency besides knowledge between each other. Tyrone really does make it so easy just to start something. Like what you said, just picking up your phone and talking. Everybody has one of these.
Yes.
And this is how I started photography right here. I just had a full circle moment just now, because I realized I used this device to start my photography career. And this is all you need to start whatever it is that you're wanting, because it has everything at your fingertips.
That's right. And if you guys want to know more about that, you'll have to wait till I get her back on again for another podcast, and I'll have her explain that part, how she started from the phone and where she is now, because if y'all seen the equipment that she has. Oh, also, she's gonna be in the works. I don't think she knows this yet, but I'm telling her, because she's visually gonna figure this out for herself. But I'm gonna get her to do it. She's gonna have her own webpage. We're gonna get her all set up with this. We found out some other ways how to get all that set up. We're gonna get it set up. She's gonna be able to show all her in a blog or anything like that, her type of equipment, the things that she uses, We're gonna basically have all the information on there. So this part is gonna be for her audience. If you always wonder how she does things, how she do things, I'm going to help her get set up to get this stuff done. So if you guys are looking for the same thing as well, make sure plug in myself, freedomwithenergy.com. Check out the page, sign up for the newsletter, sign up with the email, keep in touch, and I'll be able to help you with these things as well. So,
and I think that has a lot to do with how you have become so successful in your areas, because we had a discussion the other day about, it reminds me of this Big Sean quote. He said, first generation millionaire.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we didn't have people around us that had this knowledge. Right. So the fact that, you know, it's on your webpage, you make it easy for that reason, because you know what it's like not to have that information. Right. And that's why it's so easy, but it's so easy to follow what you're doing, because you don't make it difficult. That's why you have that website, and it's super easy. That's why I'm saying go to it, because it's not difficult. It's not overwhelming. And like I said, you're going to be your worst enemy and your biggest critic.
Right. And so
just like, getting started is the hardest part.
Yeah. That's it. Like they said, the pull effect. Get in there, get it going. You know, like I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, trying to do this podcast, I had very many different mics. I'm about to up this mic you see right here. I'm going to be having a different one. I'm going to be having a better one, a dynamic mic. I'll show all that stuff on the page and everything. Nice. But I'm going to be switching all this other stuff up. Some other small features, but I don't have to change much, because I build my own computers. I set up my own things. I have my own little thing. Like right now, I finally got me a little ring light. You probably can see right here and stuff and everything. I got color. I got the things that go and get it started, but it's a trial. But majority people, and let me know how you feel about this, because I know that you probably seen these type of things in your area of artwork and information from people. You know, certain things you go and you get out there. Like with me, you're like. In affiliate marketing, you got this course, $7 course, $10 course, this course. Yeah. You gotta make sure that you find the right ones that you want to follow. But with me personally, I don't like starting people out. I don't want to charge them anything. I want them to succeed first. So when they start succeeding, then they can he helped me out so much, and now I need this part. Then they come to me.
They're gonna
now
stay with you.
So I want to help people. It's like, you know, most other people, because I'm about to get real here real quick. Let me sit up in my seat real quick, get my shoulders up real quick, so I can talk to the mic a little better. But to me, it's all about helping people. It's like people don't want to help nobody no more. Now, when it comes to information stuff, now I'm not talking about, you know, seeing somebody on the side of the road and it's dark and it's a little iffy. I mean, I want to help you, dog, but you might have an axe person in the woods or something. I don't want to go out there. But basically, when it comes starting up something, when it comes to startup affiliate marketing and doing this, or come to start up on art, it's so helpful. You got so many people that want to be helped, but they don't go through with it, because nobody wants to help them plant the seed. That's all they're asking. Help them plant the seed with information. Yeah. And then when you plant that seed, then they reward you. You know, the rain, you know, making it rain, you know what I'm saying? So make it rewarding when you help them plant their seed. That's all about. If you're passionate in something, if you're passionate in arts and in music and you know, online sales and stuff like that, and you see somebody else that wants to get there too, and you know how it's been good for you, if you don't want to help them, to me, that's being greedy. Okay. Yeah. Now I know people say you got to know their time is money or something like that, whatever. Yeah. A small amount of like let's say the point, time is money. You got to give your money back, get your money back for the time that you get in. But to me personally, in my point, what's more powerful than money is energy. Energy is more powerful when you energize that person to get into art, to get into music, to get in doing this, and one thing they're not going to forget is your helpful hands, because that positive energy that you passed on to them will come back to you. Then they will spread it on to somebody else.
The ripple effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang it. Throwing a pebble into to a puddle and watch it. That's basically what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Have an open heart, just a little bit. Don't let people take advantage of you. I'm not saying anything like that, but if someone's just small amount of information, point it that way. Because this is how I'm running my business right now. I want to help you. When I help you, I feel that you won't come back to me because like I've been here, I pay for this, I pay for that. But he's the only one that actually was here to help me. He's the only one. I don't understand why nobody else want to help. That's how I will be repaid, and your kindness of seeing that will come back to me. Now I know there's gonna be some stinky eggs in there. I ain't worried about that. I'm covered for that.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm helping my niece do this because I want to help her get set up because there's gonna be somebody, and I'm telling you, she is a fabulous TikTok star. If you guys haven't checked her out, I'll make sure I have her ID and everything for her social media in a description section below. She is a fabulous TikTok star. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, this is another reason why I'm helping her. Okay, because I read her comments in some in most of her posts, especially the more artistic ones. I'm reading people says, wow, amazing. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Oh, this is cool. I want to do this. How did you do this?
Those comments frustrate me so much.
This is so amazing. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do that.
Yes.
By me helping her, showing that she can do it, and put her in that way, she will be able to help some of these people.
That's so crazy. My ego loves those comments because it's like, oh, people are telling me I'm doing a good job, but those comments frustrate me so much to my core, and not in a way directed towards that person, but in general, because you literally can do it. Like I started off, I had a Google Pixel 2 XL at the time.
Yeah, I remember.
Phone takes fabulous photos. And I didn't have a camera. I could have easily said, oh, I don't have a professional camera. I don't have a ring light. I don't have, the DJ studio Max setup that I do know. I don't know how to do makeup and hair, and I don't know how to style my clothes. And I could have easily said, I don't have that. I'm not going to do it. It's just, you literally can. You just have to start from somewhere, and the stuff will accumulate over time. And that's why on my page, not so much recently now, because I'm starting to re-navigate my TikTok page and the messages I want to put on there. But when I first started, I was giving tips left and right because those comments, those really did hurt me. Oh, you're so pretty. I wish I could do this or that. And I'm like,
oh man.
And literally anybody that picks up their phone can do what I'm doing, and I'm gonna show you how.
Right. Now.
Yeah.
I had this playing in my so if you're hearing the podcast, I was opening up a page, and if you're here, I was opening up my TikTok and I forgot to mute the page, so I apologize for that, y'all. But no, there's this there's a lady that in my comment section that I had a Q&A on TikTok. Well, it was a Q&A. So what's stopping you from trying affiliate marketing? So the lady says, I need a laptop. I only have a phone. So basically, when I saw that comment, right? I said,
your phone is a computer.
Yes, that right there. So I said having a laptop would be a little bit easier, but your phone is still a powerful tool. I can help you come up with a plan with that. Basically, she want to do affiliate marketing. She doesn't feel that she can do affiliate marketing. Guess what she can do? Which you can do too. Ladies and gentlemen, this you can do too. This is what it is. You can go on to your phone. I wouldn't open up don't open up in a Google browser, because Google will automatically take you to a Amazon's app, right? So get a secondary browser, so that doesn't do that. So you can go in and
like Yahoo, Bing.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, on my phone, I have ad blocker, like GoDaddy, something like that, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Or Go Duck, whatever thing's called, some of that.
Yeah.
One of those type things, because basically you can sign in to your Amazon affiliate program. Also, you should. There's some other ones out there that I'm trying out yet, but I haven't really gotten into it yet. But because to me, Amazon is really big, and there's still plenty of people that still want to go and buy things. But you can literally go onto your phone, go onto the associate page for a thing, type in art supplies, right? And get then get a code where that it designs the web page for you. So when you post it on, say, like your Facebook page, like you can literally, if you want a web page, you can just have a Facebook group page, right? Or I forgot what, Facebook page or a group. You can post that link into Facebook, not even needing a website. You can you can just have a Facebook account with a Facebook page or group if you're not ready to set up a web page yet, and use Facebook and drive people that way from your TikTok to your Facebook group, and post that link. When they open it up, it shows a whole bunch of different art supplies, brushes, this and that Amazon automatically generated for you. So when people go into it, they can click it and you get commissions off that. So you got 10 items, because I think if you put how many items you want, you can say 5, you can say 4, 10. So I tried it out. I did 10 fishing supplies. So it had the hooks, the poles, and everything. Then when I clicked on it and looked at it, it had my link of my ID code for Amazon to do it. That's how easy affiliate marketing is.
And I'm gonna piggyback off of that too.
Yes. And she could do it, and she could do it from her phone. She does not. You do not need a laptop. And that's another thing too when it comes to with your phone. There's this thing on here called CapCut. I know you heard of CapCut. It's a video editor that you use on your phone. Well, with CapCut, you can edit your video, right? And you can put your audio in the file right there, and put a picture on top of it. And so like I say, keep it simple. 15-minute podcast, right? You get that. You can put that on your Facebook page. That without, and also you can have it on YouTube. So you can, from your phone, you can go to Facebook and YouTube from your phone, and have those same links in your like description area.
Like the link tree or
yes. Have a link tree. You can have all that stuff on there. Summer clothes. Amazon summer clothes, Amazon this, Amazon that, and they know it, and they click, and they can scroll and pick from it all from your phone. You don't even need a laptop. You don't need a computer.
You know what's so crazy though?
What's up?
I feel like society as a whole really shits on people for
want to be different,
being influencers.
Yes.
The title influencers, but affiliate marketing.
I don't like that. I don't like
it. I think people just don't like the word, but affiliate marketing is influencing. It's an influencer.
Yeah.
Because you just think about it. You have a product that you like. People are interested in that product you like, interested in you because of the product you like. And you have found a way to sell that product and get commission off of that product that you bought and you use. That is influencing.
Right now.
That's the definition. I guess, I don't know if that's a technical one, but to me, that's the definition of being an influencer. Everybody thinks, it's just girls that are full of themselves and want to take pictures on Instagram and blah, 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 and just sell stuff. But it's so smart.
What's the name of that Kardashian, the billionaire Kardashian, Kylie Jenner? Yeah, look at her. She go take those pictures, and she's all the damn department stores.
That's it. And you don't even have to post those pictures. I enjoy those type of pictures because to me, they're trendy, they're cute, and everybody has something different to bring to the table, and that's what makes them happy. Like if they want to post that and sell and get that bag at the same time,
go for it.
Do it. I'm so tired of people saying, that's stupid that you're an influencer.
Yeah, she is no longer going to have to worry about these things. She needs that that person on her shoulder. Say, shit, do it. Let's go. That's Uncle Tyrone. That's me. That's what I do. I see so much potential in her. That's what my daughter wanted her. She wanted to do sports. I said, I never played basketball. Let's try out, see how you like it. Do this. Try this. Try out tennis. Try out that. You like you said, you don't know. I have been blessed. I have totally been blessed through my life. Going through the things. I almost died multiple times. I'm still here. And I was like, you know what? Life too dang short. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, I haven't worked a job in like almost 10 years. I haven't worked for the man in almost 10 years.
That's awesome.
But I would say between 8 to 10. I can't remember. Can't do that because
Still,
why? I found a way to make income and doing away from doing this and then that. Also, with being blessed, what happened? Me recovering from stuff from the VA. They jacked me up. I got compensation. I've been selling this, been doing that. I've been building computers here, doing this. Doing all this little stuff. Selling hell. I used to pick up cans, metals, all kind of stuff. Used to go sell that. I said, I'm nothing but a country boy from the Midwest, right? We both were raised by grandparents. We're old school style of thinking. We haven't been poisoned by the
certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't. Like you tell me, yes, you are. Don't you play yourself like that. Just play yourself. No. We have been blessed on the things in our lives, and her thing she doing is different from my thing that we're doing, but
same mindset.
The mindset of the energy, the outside shell may be different, but the energy inside, what brings us together, is what's doing it. And I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? So, us as a family, we've been through a lot. Her passing of her grandfather, my wife's father, going through all that stuff going through Nana, going doing this, but we found a way to keep motivated and keep going. To me personally, in the family of a way it is, I'm like I'm like that outside source energy. I ask God for guidance to help my family, because she's my family, help my family to get through certain things. And Tegs, she been here at my new home. She doesn't see it. She doesn't see where we came from. Remember the houses down there in Burke and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And seeing that where I'm at now. I have a beautiful home. Most other people don't get this option. Yeah. I'm trying to bring. I said, I'm not bragging. I said, tell me, do you consider this bragging? But
it's okay to brag.
Yeah. Like, you work your ass off to get it. Hell yeah, I'm going to brag about it.
I hate the statement of, oh, well, you need to stay humble. I absolutely.
Yeah, talked about that yesterday. Yeah.
I cannot, I understand what they mean by it in a way of, don't forget where you came from. I get it. At the same time, I'm able to verbally state how good I got it because I know where it was before. Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
It's okay to brag about the stuff that you do have.
Right.
And you're not, it's not like, it depends how you do it.
You're just trying to show them where they can be too. That's all it is.
Yeah. And there's two different types of bragging. There's bragging in a way of you thinking that you're better than everybody else.
I'm not doing that.
But there's also bragging in a way of patting yourself on the back for this whole
your accomplishments. You worked your ass off for this.
Yes.
And you have every right to talk about it.
I'm allowed to flex on that. Yeah. Absolutely.
If my family hates me for what I've got, saying that I'm stuck up, saying that I'm I'm not even going to say on the podcast on one of the things I'm talking about, which is a very long podcast. About to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. But the things that my family has said about me, that's their problem. It's unbelievable. But guess what? They said the things about me, and I'm still living the life, baby.
Exactly.
Still living the life. Now, things are hard. I ain't gonna lie. After we talked and stuff yesterday, some things happened, and I got a little depressed for a little bit yesterday. I was hurt over something, but then I started thinking about everything that we talked about and everything about going to get it done. Then what I tell you to do when you're sad. What I tell you to do. Remember?
Shift. You said that you watch comedy shows. You find
and that's exactly what I did. Happy. I watched Cat Williams and I watched Dave Chappelle and I watched some the funny video things on TikTok, like the cats jumped in the box in the pool, and I pulled.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I scroll for too long after that.
Or a dog.
I'm like, 5 hours later, here we are.
Yeah. Well, I was like that. I was on there anyway, so because like I said, I was trying to post a video, but something about it got me a little depressed about doing it, and I couldn't do it. So, but I did it also.
There you go.
But no, we good. We good now. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a rough podcast right here because I wanted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the reason for this podcast being this long was a case study by Freedom of Energy Consulting to show my niece. We've been on here for about 40 minutes. She thought yes. But right now we're at 53 minutes and 4 seconds. Right now.
Oh my God. I literally told you yesterday that 15 minutes was my cap.
Yeah. This is why I tell you what happens with podcasts.
That's hilarious.
So this one is going to be in full. I'm not going to break it up or anything like that. The next one, if it goes long, it will be part 1, part 2 of that. But I just wanted to show her when you start talking about your passion and the things that you want to do and that you literally just want to help people, and help better somebody else's life. Because when you better someone else's life, they better your life right behind it. That's the main thing. That's what corporate agents forget to get. So Teg, let me ask you one little question here. I'm gonna start doing this on the podcast. I'm kind of going off another podcast that I hear,
cool.
you know. So, but
you have like a signature question.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah. So, what does success mean to you?
What does success mean to me? It means a lot of things, actually. If you would have asked me this 5, 6, 7 years ago, my answer would have been money. A car, a big house, getting to do whatever I want. But I feel like success now with where I'm at this point in time is just trying to find ways to be the best version of yourself that you can be for yourself, so that can be put out into everybody else too. Like you said, it's a ripple effect. When you're your best self, you inspire other people to be their best self. Success is having good health. Success is having people, surrounding yourself with people that love you and that you enjoy being around. And success literally is an accumulation of everything. It's, acknowledging your failures, acknowledging that you're human and you can make mistakes and you learn from them. And the material things start coming after that when you start getting everything you want in life, like internally. Once you establish yourself internally with success, the material success follows behind it. So it's an accumulation of everything.
It can all coexist. That is amazing. Yes, that is an amazing answer because of the podcast that I got this from. He basically asked people that type of question, and I wanted to see if it was true that everybody who he asked that question to, you said it exactly as everybody else. No one talked about money first. It's talking about the non-material things, about bettering yourself and other people. So the mindset that you got, that right there. And the thing about this is too, ladies and gentlemen, another reason why I answer that question, like I said, I'm not totally trying to copy off him. I just also want to make a point as well. And then we end the podcast after this. Her answer came from 26?
Oh my God, how old am I? 25.
25? Okay, 25. Yes. 25-year-old young lady living her life right now. And she has the same type of answer mindset as the millionaires and 6-figure, 7-figure income people have given on this recent podcast. You're giving the exact same answers as them. So that mindset right there, ladies and gentlemen, she has a millionaire 7-figure mindset. That's what you have.
One thing I want people to take away from my answer, though, too, it is okay and it is completely normal and beautiful to love the material things. Because I am coming to the realization that I'm not materialistic, but I am high maintenance in a way. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But you're getting the work done first before you play. That's all.
There's a difference of trying to get everything superficial first because you hear it from a lot of people. They're like, oh, rich people are not happy. It's a lot in that case because there's a lot of people that still are not happy with self.
Mm-hmm.
But when you find that internal success first, soak up those material items, have fun with it.
Yes.
Because the money can bring opportunity and experience, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my fabulous niece Hagen, and also, like I said, let them know where's your TikTok handle.
So my TikTok handle is Tagi Lee. It's TAGI with 3 E's, and then Lee with 3 E's, LEEE.
There you go. I'll make sure I have that down in the description below. We'll have everything done. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Freedom with Energy podcast, social experiment with my niece, and she did fabulous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for checking out the podcast. We'll see you guys next week, y'all. Y'all take care.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, baby girl. All right, y'all take care.